Yo, here we go again with another episode of Cinema or Sofa with your boy Tommy Graham. And now, tonight's episode is about reviewing, spoiler-free of course, The Amateur. Now, I know it's a bit late, all right, a little bit late, but I had to get this one out. I saw it, I even had early access, and I just dropped the ball. Anyways, E404, take it over, tell these folks the facts about the movie, and then we'll get into the verdict. Anyways, give it up for my boy E404.
Cinema or Sofa, Error 404's spoiler-free briefing on The Amateur 2025-5. System rebooting. Loading espionage thriller protocols. Ready. Overview. The Amateur is an upcoming American espionage action thriller directed by James Hawes. The film stars Rami Malek as Charles Heller, a CIA cryptographer whose life is shattered when his wife is killed in a London terrorist attack. When his superiors refuse to act, Heller takes matters into his own hands, embarking on a perilous mission to track down those responsible. Plot synopsis. Charles Heller, a brilliant but introverted CIA decoder, works out of a basement office at Langley. His world turns upside down when his wife Sarah, Rachel Brosnahan, becomes a victim of a terrorist attack in London. Frustrated by the agency's inaction, Heller blackmails his superiors into training him for field operations. Armed with his intellect and newfound skills, he sets off on a dangerous journey across the globe to avenge his wife's death. Cast: Rami Malek as Charles Heller, Rachel Brosnan as Sarah Heller, Lawrence Fishburne as Robert Henderson, Catriona Buff as Inquiline Davies, John Bernthal as Jackson O'Brien, Michael Stuhlbarg as Sean Schiller, Holt McCallany as CIA Deputy Director Alex Moore, Julianne Nicholson as Samantha O'Brien, Adrian Martinez as Carlos, Danny Sapani as Caleb Horowitz. End of briefing. Awaiting your verdict, Emperor of the Grimm.
Thanks a lot for that, E404. Anyways, E404 usually has production notes at the end of this he wants to get through, and he wants to share that information with you. Some more facts about the filming and process of making this movie. Stay tuned to the very end to see those production notes. Anyways, let's get on with the verdict, shall we? All right, so this movie, sitting down, was I excited? I was. I seen the trailer multiple times, every time I seen the trailer, and honestly, I couldn't wait for this movie to come out. I had such high expectations for this movie because ain't nothing like an underdog. Okay, believe it or not, this guy was an underdog. He worked for the CIA, right, as a lab geek or a nerd or whatever, a computer tech nerd.
You're just a nerdy fella that works on computers.
And from watching the trailer, nobody believed that he could kill the people that killed his wife.
Have you lost your mind?
Okay, the man was hurt. He was distraught. He wanted revenge.
I want to find and kill the people who murdered my wife.
Everyone said, you can't do it.
Take it.
Take it! Point it at my chest!
You can't do what I do no matter how much I train you. You're just not a killer, Charlie.
You're a fool. You're a fool.
I don't think you could beat a 90-year-old nun in an arm wrestling match.
But he goes to the depths, the darkest of the seas, with the coldest of monsters.
I want mission-specific training, cash, and a new identity.
Okay? And he proves everyone wrong.
Maybe y'all misjudge this individual.
If you jump really fast, you might survive the blast.
Right!
This is all in the trailer. This is not a spoiler. Okay? This is all in the trailer. Now, all that sounds good on paper. Looks good in the trailer. But was it worth that cinema rating? Is it worth it? Does it get the spot? Is it worth your hard-earned money for that premium ticket price? Now I say, let me tell you what I say. Yes, give me that drum roll. Cinema rating! Hands up, standing ovation. Yes, this was a great movie and is worth that cinema rating. It had some of the greatest actors that you could think of, okay? Some of them were not in the trailer because it's a surprise that they're in the movie. Like even when I did the research at first to get this video started, didn't even tell you who these actors' roles were. Does that on IMDb, I guess. It says supporting cast or something like that. And I'll tell you something. They picked great actors for this movie. But I'll tell you one thing I was very disappointed in. Very disappointed. Now, let me make sure I get this guy's name right because this really pissed me off, man. This really pissed me off. Listen, this is good. This is not a spoiler. This is me giving y'all a heads up. All right. This is me giving y'all a heads up. All right. Now we all seen The Walking Dead, right? If you're watching this, Tommy Grimm, baby, you got to be into some grim shit. You know what I mean? John Bernthal. Listen, he was in the movie twice. He's like all over the trailers. He's all over the name of it, everything. He might even be on the movie posters. He was in there twice, pretty much just to say, hey, what up? That's it. So if you're going there to see him, because I know some of y'all, like how I'm Google for Gaga, y'all Google for this guy, right? He's not really in the movie. Don't let that shit fool you. He barely has a part in it. I wonder how much they paid him to be in it. You're thinking he's going to have this crazy, intricate plot in it. And no, he's barely in it. He's in there for like 2 scenes and he says like 5 words total. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. And it's funny because I did see The Accountant 2. And that would be crazy if they tied these 2 movies together. Because it's almost the same character that he plays, right? In both of those movies. In this movie and The Accountant 2. Which I'm dropping a review for. Also a cinema or sofa review. So stay tuned for that one. But he's barely in it, okay? I do have to say, it is worth that big screen and big sound experience. IMAX or Dolby, sweet spot, okay? Sweet spot. Get yourself some good seats, some snacks, sneak in some shit, whatever you gotta do. Go see it in theaters while you can, because this video did come out a bit late, and I apologize for that. But we're on a roll, baby. We're on a roll. Now, what did I like most about the movie? Revenge is sweet. Revenge is sweet, especially for an underdog. I loved it. I loved the movie. There was a couple parts where I'm like, oh, that sucks. You know, that sucks. It's because you get emotionally attached to the characters. And that's what cinema is all about. Get you emotionally invested. And then they snatch it away and it's like, ooh, why? Anyways, it's time to give up this gold star. Who is the gold star going to? John Bernthal. Bro was barely in the movie. Bro was barely in the movie. All right. I mean, I think we all know who this is going to. But let's act like we don't. All right. And the golden star goes to Remy Malek. Come on down. This guy did a great job. He probably plays a nerd in a lot of movies because he looks like a nerd. And I think that's great, you know? I think that's awesome. He did a great job. And this movie definitely gives a good experience when it comes to character development, okay? I feel like that extra 15 minutes counts. A lot of the movies that I watch that I don't think get good character development are like an hour and 45 minutes. This movie is 2 hours and 2 minutes. That extra 15 minutes does help a lot. And it's also about the writing. I mean, probably had some good writers on here. E404 would know. I don't follow that. If that's something that you're into and you want to know all about the writers and the deep dive and depths of the making of the movie, let me know in the comments below. Get enough people wanting it, I will definitely dive into it. But that has been another episode of Cinema or Sofa with your boy Tommy Grimm. E404, if you got anything, let her rip. Peace.
Production notes. The film is based on Robert Little's 1981 novel of the same name. Principal photography began in London in June 2023, with additional filming locations in France and Turkey. The production faced a temporary halt in July 2023 due to the SAG-AFTRA strike, but resumed by December of the same year. Release information. The Amateur is scheduled for a theatrical release in the United States on April 11th, 2025. International release dates include April 9th in France and South Korea, and April 10th in Australia and Brazil. Reception. As the film has yet to be released, critical reception is pending. However, anticipation is high given the star-studded cast and intriguing premise. Rami Malek has expressed excitement about his role, noting that stepping into the action hero genre is a new and thrilling experience for him.